Peace, love, and light, everybody. Just up early. Had a nice little download. I actually had a question from Dennis MC 1974. I told him I would be answering his question to the best of my ability, and I slept on it last night, and I had a lot of memories come back about that time, so I can't wait to share. So his question is basically, what happens to the soul after death? And he asked about the astral plane. Okay, so I'm just going to give you from my perspective, not what the internet says or what somebody else has told me. I will just tell you what I know, not what my beliefs are. So I'm 40. For my entire life, well, basically since I was probably about 9 or 10, I struggled with thoughts of suicide. If you are a high empath, you can feel the pain of others. Like, it just gets so unbearable that you just want to die. You just don't want to be here anymore. And I told you guys about my soul contract. Like, I just wanted to get out of here so bad. My guardians, they tried everything to keep me here. So in 2007, I had a near-death experience. I overdosed on acetaminophen, and I was in a coma for 2 months. And I remember I had just had my second son, and I was crying into the mirror, and I had no faith then. The belief in a higher power was long gone, from all the abuse that I had endured. But I'm asking something within myself, show me what it is. If this isn't like love, if this earth plane is just it, like, what is it? Is this it? This is what I'm here for? If this is what I'm here for, if this is it, like, this is what life is all about, I don't want to live it. Like, I don't want to live it. And then it was like something else took over and walked me to that medicine cabinet and took that acetaminophen, and before you know it, I was picked up by my birth brother. I was in a hospital, and I flatlined. Now, the light. Let's talk about that first. There is a light, and these weren't hospital lights. There was a light, and there was also a voice, which I know now was my higher self, one of my guardians, saying, do not go to the light. You are the light. Okay, so at that point, you're just kind of like hovering over, like looking at your body, like watching all this happen. The sense of, it's like, it's indescribable what you feel without like the body. And like, time is non-existent anymore. You just know that this voice speaking to you is like the way, and you have to listen. And that was my consciousness, my seventh density consciousness, my Blu-ray consciousness, saying, do not go to the light, you are the light. And of course my higher self had a plan. So in those 2 months in the coma, because I believed in nothing, because I stated this out loud with my voice, because I was so ungrateful with what I had, I couldn't see my mission, I was in so much pain, I went into what I believe was an astral realm called the void. Now, I like to call it the void because there was nothing but darkness. I couldn't even feel my body. I had no control over where I went. Sometimes it seemed like I would be in extreme darkness for eternity. And then in a blip, I would be in like a wormhole of a terrible memory of something that just, I mean, you know how they say your whole life flashes before you when you die? It was like I was like sat in front of a projector and showed like everything that I was missing out on, or everything that my subconscious mind had me miss out on, because I was so focused on the victimization of myself, you know. I had no control over the voices that I could hear. It was like I was lucid inside of this body. Sometimes I was outside of it. Sometimes I was inside of it. Sometimes I was outside of it watching my grandmother sit there and cry. You know, watching these nurses sponge bathe me. But like I said, I couldn't control where I went. I was either in the void, which was, I was nothing. I was literally nothing. It was just darkness. That's all I can say. Not darkness like the moonlight dark, just darkness. And whenever my consciousness decided, or my higher self, my guides, whatever was, you know, was bringing me along in this journey and on the void, would show me what they felt I needed to know. Because when I woke up, they knew that the spiritual journey was on. They knew that after something like that, after a near-death experience, experiencing another astral realm or two, I mean, I was in a lot of different timelines. I was in a lot of different places. But here's the thing. This is not just, this I guess could be a belief, because I believed in nothing, so I went to nothing. It was kind of like a purgatory. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I stress consciousness so much in this life, especially in this new age. We have a chance to get up out of this soul trap, which is going to the light and being recycled back here. Our consciousness being recycled back here. Our consciousness has to be so high that when that time of death comes, we decide where we want to go. And if we don't want to come back here, remember, like my last video, I spoke about the 3 energy centers, and, you know, or I think it was the law of becoming one. Yeah, the 7th, they have 8, but which is violet, which is the completion, but the 7th is like, do you want to be an ascended master here again, or would you like to just like be an ascended and travel to whatever astral realm you would like to travel to, you know? So when I woke up, I didn't feel like the same person. That's to be expected. Every organ in my body had shut down. It was pretty intense. So it slowed me down and helped me have some introspection. From that point on, I was on my spiritual journey. About a year after that, that's when my guardian first contacted me in my dream and asked me to telepathically let him in. But because I was still scared shitless, I was still looking at it as in a human way, this near death. You know, it was very spiritual in a sense, but I was still not there yet. Yeah, so I've also seen other astral realms too. You know, that's while I started, you know, playing with astral traveling and things of that nature. It's not really necessary unless you're trying to figure out your subconscious astral projecting and things of that nature. That can get like really dangerous. I mean, you know, if you want to try to figure out what's going on, or you want to see if you're capable of choosing where you want to go before you go into that dream mode. It's like we go into a dream to wake up to another dream. It's so silly, right? Then yeah, but other than that, I just use mine to reprogram my subconscious mind, and with like positive affirmations and the things my higher self would send to me, the things God would send to me as well. And you know, I deprogrammed my subconscious egoic mind so we could just have nothing but honesty, no ego, just the spirit. So I hope I answered your question to your liking, Dennis MC 1974. So to answer it, your soul does never die. You are energy. You are just going to keep going on and on and on and on. Energy does not die. Astral planes, hell yeah. Now, how many there are, you know, what they're called, all that is so debatable. People have been trying to figure this out for thousands of years, right? I think some have it figured out. Some cultures did have it figured out, maybe in some religions, but until you experience it, there's really no knowing, you know. But listening to people with near-death experiences, that if you know, if you're having a shaky faith and you are afraid of death, or you would like to know where your soul is going to go, you know, you don't even have to listen to any of those. You can just like tell yourself where you want to go, whatever you want to be, wherever you want to be. Like, you are creating this is your consciousness, this is your journey, this is your ride. So don't end up in the void like me, you know. Believe in your higher power, your higher self, and the higher power that made that higher self, and that creator that made that higher self. And there is way more beyond this, okay? I wouldn't be dedicating my life to giving people messages to raise their consciousness so they can get up out of here and not come back to this prison planet ever again. Like I said, it's a lovely place and all, you know, the green, but we were not meant to be enslaved here in this physical body. We are infinite consciousness. We are infinite energy. So stay peace, stay love, and stay light.